Unfortunately.
Ooh. This is what I was
hang
going
on.
to talk about as well, actually, because, like, as you know, as much as you know, obviously Roy is a very good character and has been a bit more advised again now that, you know, sort of players like Goblin and Cola sort of like worked out their weakness before. Obviously, Cola making a ridiculous run just last weekend. Let's make sorry, Luminosity makes moves, Miami. But Ness is honestly a pretty alright matchup into Samus. You know, maybe more so than Roy. Obviously, does have the PK Magnet to just absorb charge shots, so certainly can be, you know, a pretty strong opponent for any Samus main.
Well, but this ain't just any Samus main.
Exactly that, Galaxy. Yeah.
This ain't your grandma's Samus. We got Sisqui coming on in. And this ain't just Sisqui. This is the first time I've commentated him, at least, on home turf. The home field advantage. I can't hear the crowd right now, but I can imagine they be getting a little bit vocal for their boy. Their #1, taking down the rivals just over the pond of the Italian force that is Yolt. We'll have to see what Yolt can do in the face of just, I mean, this completely overwhelming force. PK Thunder 2, it doesn't get punished, but I mean, Sisqui was just not in any danger. And I don't feel like has been in any danger for the past 40-odd seconds. He's just going in.
Yeah, I mean, this is really feel like, you know, we talked about how Ness actually can do pretty good into Samus, and that much is true. But, like to say that, right at this beginning, Galaxy, Sisqui is no ordinary Samus. He has faced his fair share of Nesses in his time, so knows how to deal with this character, and right now, I mean, it's looking just tough for Yoke to find a win. Does land the back air, so able to get the stock away. Triple digits on him, is not, again, you know, a nice number to be at, but impossible. Obviously, Ness can get some good damage going, but obviously he's got to try and find a way through first. Does retreat back to that center stage. PK Fire as well. Just going to interrupt Sisqui long enough for Yolt just to kind of retreat back safely.
Oh, barely living that screw attack. Hanging on by a thread. Sneaking off the ledge with a cheeky little forward air, as both Ness and Samus are one to do. But, oh man, trying to find your way around. Finally, we get in there. Throw out a cheeky little back throw. It's not going to do all that much for now, but it's just going to set up the attempted ledge trap. Ooh, but immediately, the fortunes are reversed. The heel comes down on the head of this poor boy. We're going to need a concussion check stat. This boy's getting duffed. Oh, he's fighting back, though. Look out, he's got a bat.
Yeah, Yo finding like a second wind here. And, you know, going to keep up this ledge trapping as well. Needs to make sure that Sisqui cannot come back. But sadly, as I say, he does exactly that. Retreats back to stage. And now, of course, forcing Yote to be off stage as well. And face all this ledge trapping. The charge shot as well. Connecting point blank into this poor Ness. And I think that is just going to be it. Oh, wait. No, hang on. That's not who I expected to die. I'm going to be real.
Let's go PK Thunder 2 into, like, not only connecting, but also the weird... Okay, never mind. He's alive. Oh, hang on. Go on. Bring it back from here. I dare you, yo. I dare.
Okay. Yeah.
But it would have been sick, though. But
it would have been very cool. It would have been really cool. But Sisqui, unfortunately, just not that kind of guy that's going to let it happen. So, you know, a couple of little goofy interactions. I love that false finish there. Just Ness just going... But, yeah, obviously, Sisqui just... gonna take that one, you know, in a fairly sort of commanding fashion. Felt like, again, like he was just, you know, taking full control from the very beginners. We talked about it in the very first set of our block today, Galaxy, but Sisqui is an absolute master of just stage control, keeping his opponent in disadvantage, and it kind of felt like Yo didn't have too many moments there where he was able to come back.
Nah, I mean, yeah. Sisqui will give you tops, like... In a game that long, top like 6, 7 neutral wins, and if you do not blow Sisqui up off of those hits, then yeah, it's Jova. And Yoke just not feeling the Ness. We got something funny to happen right at the end, but that was funny rather than calculated. So I don't know, maybe it was calculated. I shouldn't take much away from the lab, but nonetheless, the point is he's switching to Roy. Yes. And he's our boy. He's gonna go in there and he's just gonna swing at this lad. Try and get Sisqui uncomfortable, because right now he's been far too comfortable, sitting on his laurels, blasting charge shots all day long, happy as Larry. Well, none of that. I'm going to go set you on fire and then see how you like it.
It is time for speed, and that is exactly what Roy can bring over Ness. Obviously, we did talk about in game one. Ness has some tools to deal with Samus, has some lovely recovery options with the PK Magnet. Just take some one of, if not Samus's best move in that charge shot, away from him. But of course, Roy is just a little bit of a speed boost, to kind of get in. But you know what, Galaxy? You might need a little bit of something else right now, because that was a literal 0 to death from Sisqui.
Okay, finally getting something started here for Yolt. I mean, trying to get in there, cause some problems, but any hit on shield, you're going to eat a screw attack. Any mistake at mid-range, you're going to get grabbed. And if you do not get in, Samus will be just pleased with that as well. Sisqui, not just content to wait, though, is more than happy to actively just murder this poor lad. But, I mean, we're just getting, first-hand evidence as to why this man is minimum top 3 EU. Yeah. Finally, some up airs starting to send Sisqui into a slightly more dangerous position, but one whiff, bang, screw attack. Every single opening is just fallen by the wayside here for Yolt, and scrambly screw attack though, and Yolt finds the better of it. Here we go then, getting into a little bit of a groove.
Yeah, that's exactly what Yolt needed. Obviously, as you talked about, I feel like any kind of moment that Sisqui kind of, that Yolt was able to land an attack, it really was just being met with a charge shot. But of course, all it does take is for one whiff from Sisqui to find obviously an opening to strike back, and which is what Yolt did. Of course, sadly though, as I said it, Sisqui is able to take that next stock away. Yolt going down to his last stock in this game too, needs to try and find a way through. Getting a little bit of damage going here, not impossible. Voy is very, very explosive, got some very high damaging moves, can certainly swap away stocks near instantly. But of course, Sisqui has got the lead and knows that, so is able to just really pile on as much free damage as he would like, Galaxy.
Oh, absolutely. Hanging on just by a thread at 100-odd%. And that's definitely one of the weaknesses we've seen from Roy throughout this is, he's absolutely got the kill power and the speed to break zone, and as he gets into the depths and finds that forward air to bring things to a last stock, but getting off with the ledge is just so much harder as Roy, but that might not matter if you go straight for the jugular. Oh my god, no, so close.
Hang on, still hanging on here. Yo, got a second chance to make, okay, well, yeah.
It's the ledge, innit?
Yeah, okay.
Oh dear.
Yeah. That's some ledge trapping, but we are seeing the run it back hand side right there, so we are going to be launching straight back into small battlefield. It's going to be the Roy, it's going to be the Samus. We are seeing no changes, and you know what? I feel like this is a good decision for Yolt. We saw a little bit of a lease of life towards the end there. Yolt was starting to make that comeback, did take down to the final stock as well. So let's see, it's game 3. If this is if this was the wake up call Yolt needed, is the momentum finally going to shift towards this Roy player right now, or is Sisqui going to walk away with another 3-0? Obviously, it was a 3-0 earlier against Gaffs, but could it be another one in this winners round 2? This is what we're going to have to see. The Roy's color has been changed. Is it enough, Galaxy? Is this the momentum shifter?
Get in there, you turquoise boy. Hang on. That's a bloody good start, I tell you. Any start like that against someone as confident as Sisqui. You know what? That's unfortunate. Oh,
yeah, that's rough.
when the blood goes to your head a little bit, sometimes you do silly things.
That's tough, buddy. That's tough.
Oh,
I feel you.
No,
I feel you. We've been there. We've all
no.
been there.
Oh my goodness. Okay. A whiffed uppy, but yeah, just not getting punished. I mean, you were absolutely on something good there. Tell you what, you might be able to pick up where you left off for a second here. I'm thinking about getting that ledge trump, but immediately, one mistake, Sisqui air dodges past you, and you find yourself just in hell, getting caught on the ledge against Samus time after time. Yolt, blasted in the face for 33%. Oh, gets the weak hitter forward. Gets stuffed by the down air 2 in a row. Sisqui is looking to end this quick.
Oh, and that forward smash as well was getting ready to end it, but thankfully we're not going to see a 3-stock Galaxy as the up air does connect, and it's now 2 stocks on Sisqui. But I mean, you're at 103. I mean, how do you get back if you're Yolt? You've got to really play your absolute heart out right now, and Sisqui certainly with this kind of lead is going to be very, very happy to just retreat back because it's going to be one charge shot, one anything really that will take away, even get the percentage where starting things like Upvo could do the job. I think it's about 160 will be the one to take away the stock, and I mean, we're only 40% away from that with Yo. But all that said, this damage is starting to pile on a little bit. Yo is certainly playing, very, very safely, just getting lots of kind of just saw these hits in, able to take Sisqui all the way to 92 Galaxy.
Goes to the ledge trump, but Sisqi's just a little bit too quick on the trigger. If you do buffer a get-up option against a ledge trump, then the ledge trump will not take place. Oh, trying to dash in and get that grab, but gets caught out by the jab, and now the ledge! The ledge! He sneaks past! Just a rare moment of Sisqui just barely being not in the right position at the ledge. And now the screw attack is gonna take it.
There we go.
They were scrapping back. They were given their level best. In the end, I mean, it just didn't quite all come together when Yolt needed it to. Unfortunate to see, but I mean, it's top 3 in Europe. He's just an absolute wall.